welcome to Style by Lauren Ryder. If you're new here, I'm Lauren. I love thrifting and mixing and matching and playing around with my style. If that sounds good to you, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you here. I make videos all about thrifting and playing around in your closet. And in today's episode, I have a thrift haul for you. So I'm going to insert some footage of me in the fitting room at Goodwill trying on some fun finds for summer. And honestly, I think this might be my last summer thrift with me because my mind is already moving to fall. Even though it's like 85 degrees here in Southern California, I am like moving on to fall. I always love looking ahead and I get so excited when I see the fall runway shows. And so yeah, this might be my last summer thrift with me. But let me insert some footage of me in the fitting room right now and we'll do a haul. Here I am at Goodwill getting ready to try on some really fun pieces. These are all the things that stood out to me that I can't wait to show you. So starting off first, I found these navy and white gingham ruffled shorts. I'm obsessed. They're originally from Zara and I love them. I just love shorts like this with that ruffled edge. I just think they're so fun and effortless and cute. Next, I tried this eyelet button down. I love how it has that uneven hem where it's longer in the back and shorter in the front. And eyelet is definitely my go-to for the summer. I just think it's just a really polished look. Then I tried on this slip dress that I like the color. I like the, ruffle on the top, but I don't know. It's not something that I think I would get a ton of use out of. I do think it looks cute with some loafers though. And I do love playing around with layering, so we'll see. We'll give this a maybe. I think there might be some staining on it too, though, so I have to check. Here I'm trying a linen tunic that is very oversized, so you know I'm going to style it like this as a mini dress, and I'm obsessed. Linen is another go-to for me in the summer. It's just so lightweight and easy, and this is like my favorite silhouette ever. Now I'm trying a floral, very boho chic blouse. I love the coloring on it. I love any floral prints that have like black in the background. For some reason, I'm drawn to that. I also tried it with a slip skirt on the bottom. I wouldn't pair them together though. And then here I'm trying on that same slip skirt. I love the lace edge there. And I actually like how it looks with my loafers too. And then I just styled it with a slip kind of shell top. And I think this is kind of interesting. Again, I love it with the loafers. I just think it's kind of like a really unique way of wearing such a lightweight top and skirt. And I like how it kind of looks like a slip dress, the way that I paired them together. So we'll see on that too. Next, I spotted this vintage kimono style robe that I am obsessed with. It has shoulder pads and I just love the definition that that gives. And the silhouette is so much fun. And I think this is just an easy light layer to throw on in the summer too. I had more thrift energy, so I headed to Savers, and what do you know? I found another slip dress. I don't know what it is with me and slip dresses right now. Then I found this French Connection polka dot tunic. I love the metallic threading in it. And here I'm trying a ruffled blouse that has like a bow detailing on the bottom. Very Chloe, if you ask me. So I am back from the thrift and I scored some really fun goodies. I think I'm going to go through everything and then maybe I'll try some on because I went to Savers and I didn't try on a few of the pieces. So we'll see how I plan on styling them and wearing them. But let me just go ahead and jump right in. So I am really into eyelet and crochet and just easy breezy cotton pieces for the summer. I just feel like they're so chic and just very easy to accessorize and throw on. So the first piece I picked up is this Atelier Nicole Miller. Oh, I didn't even realize it was a Nicole Miller top. This eyelet top here. I love the square neckline and it's a super boxy fit, which, again, just this easy breezy flowy. But I imagine styling this just with some denim shorts or even like some polka dot shorts, since you know me and polka dots. And yeah, I just love this. I love the big ruffle sleeve. And what really caught my eye too was that eyelet hem here. I just think this is so fun. And I love those pearl buttons. So yeah, that was the first piece. And this was $8.99. Similar to that, I got another easy breezy top. This one is, the brand is called Edge Clothing. And it's this ruffled, sleeveless button down kind of style top. It's got the pleating on it. And I love that it has this drawstring here with kind of like a little ruffle hem. And again, this I imagine styling super casually with a pair of running shorts and having this really feminine, almost like boho style top on the top and kind of just playing around with different styles. So this one I think will be really easy to wear. This was $8.49. Of course, I had to find a polka dot piece because I just can't say no to polka dots. And hopefully, you guys aren't getting tired of me finding polka dots. I just feel like they're such a classic print. They never go out of style. And I just always feel polished and put together when I'm wearing a polka dot. So I found this philosophy polka dot flowy top. I love the button detail in the front, and it's just got like a fun fluttery sleeve. It's semi sheer, so not like super see-through or anything, which is nice. I don't have to worry about layering or anything. And this was $4.99. And this honestly I would style maybe with a pair of like denim shorts, maybe even my like polka dot capris and just do polka dot on dot. I don't know. We'll see. We'll play around when we try on. The next polka dot piece that I picked up is by French Connection, and I had a huge affinity for French Connection, probably, oh gosh, when I was in college, maybe a little bit after too. I don't know why I just loved the brand French Connection. And so when I found this, it just was so nostalgic to me. And it is this baby doll style gold and black polka dot sleeveless top. It has like the bow that I can tie in the back. And again, I didn't try this on, so we'll see. But this was pretty pricey. I don't know why Savers thinks French Connection is like a designer brand or something, but this was $16.99. So if I try this on and it's not cute, this is 100% going back. So we will have to see on this one. But I like how it looks right now. We'll check it out. Next in this haul, I actually picked up a few slip skirts and like lingerie style dresses. I am very into layering and I really want to try putting a slip like this underneath a black skirt and have this lace kind of just peek out. We'll see about that, but I picked up a couple slips, so I did love the lace detailing on this one here. And it's really hard to find slips at the thrift that are like in good condition, I would say. Like there's no stains, the lace is good. So we'll try and play around with these. This one was $5.79. And then I also picked up this dress version, which I think is going to be fun to play with too, especially on the really hot days. And this was $6.29. And I love that little bow detail there. So pretty. And it's just like a little dress, slip dress. Next, from Goodwill, I picked up this little shell. Look how pretty that detail is there in the front. And this I actually really like styled back to the slip skirt. It almost looked like a slip dress. So this is just like an easy piece. I also imagine styling this just with like a pair of denim on the bottom and or maybe even like some bloomers and styling it that way. This was $6.99. And then another eyelet piece. This one's by Adriana Papel, and it's just an eyelet button down. But what stood out to me about this, when you guys saw me try this on in the fitting room, I love the hem. So it has that like pretty hem, and I love how it's longer in the back and shorter in the front. That's definitely like the silhouette that I love. And this was $9.99. Next, I picked up another sleepwear piece, and it is this. I'm going to style it kind of like a kimono style thing. It's a white, look at that lace detail at the neckline there. And of course, it has shoulder pads. It's a short sleeve, kind of kimono style jacket. And I think this would be so pretty just with a tank underneath, even like a graphic tank. And then having this just be so pretty and feminine over top. And again, maybe with a pair of shorts or something. We'll play around with it. But this was $3.99. I found these really cute navy gingham shorts. So I have quite a few black and white gingham, but not navy gingham. And I just love that ruffle detail on the bottom. And you know me in shorts. high-waisted shorts are like my favorite. And these are from Zara. So they're actually like brand new. They still have the Zara tag on it. I don't know. I always find a lot of Zara pieces at my local Goodwill. Let me know in the comments below if you also find tons of Zara at Goodwill. I don't know. But these were $7.99. And then this is another slip skirt that I mentioned before. This one is shorter and it has like a different kind of lace at the bottom. And this is the one that I styled with the shell as the top. So we'll play around with that. But this was $2. So I don't know why the other one was $6 at Savers, but this one was $2 at Goodwill. Last minute, as I was leaving, you know, you always have to make a second round at the thrift after you try on. And I always find something. And on the way out, I found this really pretty, easy, breezy, lightweight. I don't know if you can see it has polka dots on it. And then look at the lace detail on the neckline. It has the lace sleeves and then the buttons down the front. So cute. This was $7.99. And finally, I mean, this is the ultimate summer piece. And it is a linen vintage top. I love the neckline here. Like, look at the detail with the, I don't know. It's like, what is that called? Pointelle or something, the detail on the neck there and on the sleeve. So pretty. It's 100% linen, easy breezy. And I'm going to wear this as a mini dress. You know me and tunics. They're always mini dresses on me and they're just my favorite to style. I love anything boxy and flowy and short. That's like my favorite go-to look. And this was a $9.99. So those are all of the pieces that I picked up at my thrift, local thrift. Hopefully this inspires you to check out your local thrift store and mix and match and play around with your style. I'll go ahead and try on a few pieces just to give you some styling ideas of how I plan on wearing these. And I'm interested to see how some of these fit because I haven't tried on a couple of the pieces. I was really hoping that I wouldn't like it because it was pretty pricey, but I love it. I just paired it with some white shorts underneath, and honestly, I wanted to dress it down. So I did my Minnetonka moccasins, and I have just some white, you know, boxer shorts. And I think I would style it more casually like this. I really love how it ties in the back. I don't know if you can see that, but just super easy. This is the Philosophy polka dot silky top. I love the sleeve. It's just so easy breezy. I styled it with the same white boxer shorts on the bottom because I honestly, and the same moccasins, I honestly think this is just like an easy outfit to throw on. And that's kind of like the goal for summer, right? Easy breezy. Can't go wrong with that. This top was honestly one of the ones I was most excited to try on, and I am obsessed. I love the square neckline. I love the eyelet detail with the buttons, and look at how sweet the hem is. It is just the cutest. I styled it again with the same white bloomer shorts and the same shoes. We're going casual here. And then I just added my vintage Nano Speedy that you guys saw me get in Japan. And I think this is just another really easy but polished look for the summer. I wanted to show you guys what I was going for with these slip pieces. So I have the slip skirt and I rolled it a few times just to make it a little shorter. I don't know. Maybe I could leave it long too. I love that lace hem there. And then I paired it with this shell. I love this lace detail here. It's just so dainty and sweet. And like, honestly, I think this would be so cute if I styled it with some sneakers and like a really sporty shoe because this is so feminine and girly. But I know that slip dressing, especially slip skirts and shorts, are super trendy right now. And I really think this is just an easy look. You know, on a normal day, I would probably style it with a fun scarf in my hair or a hat and a fun bag, maybe my basket bag, and call it a day. Here, I actually layered the slip skirt with the slip dress just because the dress is super sheer. And honestly, I can see myself styling this dress with some black shorts underneath because I do like that contrast too. But I love how this looks too. It's just like easy breezy. Again, I can change out the shoe to a different shoe. I'm just being lazy right now. And then just throwing on all the vintage jewelry, the vintage backpack to keep the look a little bit less feminine, and add more of a sporty casual edge with the bag. And I like how the vintage jewelry really just plays off the vintage look of this slip dress. This is exactly how I imagined wearing this sheer, ruffled, pleated tunic style top, pairing it with some running shorts on the bottom. And again, I'm just being lazy with the same shoes, but I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I like throwing a bunch of random styles together. So we've got sporty with the shorts. We've got really feminine and almost boho with the blouse, all the vintage jewelry, and then again, more boho style with the shoes. And then that is just like a super easy look. I have been so into sheer ruffly blouses. I think, just tying back to the Chloe runway show and like all the feminine and all of the fun, like just details. I just love this top. Such a fun find. I also wanted to show you guys the black kind of like Swiss dot top that I found last minute at Goodwill. I love the button down in the front, and the sweet lace cap sleeve is just so fun. This is exactly what I like to pair with a more athletic bottom. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel, and follow me on my Instagram and TikTok, which are both at Style by L Writer. I make videos every Sunday, and I will see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.